Hey beautiful people, welcome to the channel in the No Tarot 1122. I hope everybody is doing well, vibing, chilling, doing your thing, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and all of that. All right, so we are going to get some messages for somebody. We're going to see who we're reading for. Just keep in mind that this could be past, present. We already read for Leo. I already read for Leo. I'm waiting for the video to finish uploading. I understand that, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do another reading for Leo. Leo, we're going to do your finances here, okay? So let's see. What is happening for Leo and their money? What is going on? And well, I'm not even going to put that in the air. So let's see. What's going on for my Leos here, please? And thank you. And I also think I need to pull some of the tea leaves as well. So let's see. What do we have going on for my Leos? What does Leo need to know? Somebody here could be interviewing for something here. All right, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. Give me 8. What does Leo need to know? Leo, there might be some type of competition here, or somebody's competing with you. Oh, Lord Jesus. All right, diluted. All right, so, or diluted. Trouble with cash flow, not finding opportunities. Okay, embrace radical change. So, Leo, you could be in a field where there's a lot of competition here. Somebody could actually be trying to rival you here, outdo you as something that you do, or maybe there's something that you need to do to put yourself on the map here as well, okay? Also, you could have more than, you know, there could be a variety of people that may offer some things that maybe you are not. All right, so there's that. All right, a secret stash, hiding your assets, saving for emergencies. Okay, there's a need to protect your assets here as well. You may want to start putting up a little bit of money here as well. You may be feeling something coming down the way, or maybe you're just saving up for, you know, like it says, a rainy day. Worry-free finances, money in reserve and excess here, okay? For someone here, you might be an executive here. Somebody might be executive sales, planning, or here, oh, somebody here might be project planning, all right? Or maybe you're tapping into some type of hidden talent that you didn't know that you had, all right? So this may be, there may be something going on under the surface where the hidden talent that you had, this is crazy. Okay, so for those of you that have seen The Color Purple, okay, when Suge is, when Suge is in the bathtub and Miss Celie is in there scratching Suge's head, and Suge starts to hum, you know, and she tells the story at the juke joint later on how Miss Celie scratched that tune out of her head. So with that being said, you going through this situation may be a little bit abrasive, but it actually puts a little bit of pressure, okay? It applies a little bit of pressure to you, to where you may tap into gifts and talents that you didn't know that you had, okay? So I like this for you, and then that brings a level up. Look at that, okay? We're going to accept that too. All right, give me messages, learn more, okay? So like I said here, Leo, you could be in a very competitive field here, and in order to do better, baby, you got to learn more, okay? Literally, you have to invest in yourself. All right, so there's that. Someone here could be looking for a job here. Maybe there's a field that you would like to go in, but you're not finding opportunities because maybe there is more required here. Maybe there's some prerequisites, okay? Somebody could be thinking about going to college, taking a couple of classes, maybe a 6-month, 9-month course. All right, yeah, see, this is what I'm saying here. Okay, so Leo, it is literally telling you to learn more, and you could literally climb the ladder. Okay, whatever this is, you need to really kind of step in there, because if not, things are actually going to spiral out of control in the opposite direction. Okay, so with that being said, it says out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend, but this is clarifying diluted. Okay, so literally it's telling you to embrace radical change, come up with something that is totally different that nobody else is doing. All right, and it says revisiting a job here or a career. There's some type of promotion, and possibly through connections here as well. Okay, so with that being said, you could be going at it alone, and then there could be, say, like, okay, if you're like a mom and pop store or something like that, you may be competing with corporations here and things like that. So you have to come up with a pitch for yourself. Okay, market yourself in a way that you're competing. What do you have that these big companies don't have? Okay, bring it to the table. Whatever it is that you are actually investing in, make sure that you put a lot of bit of you in it. Okay, put your seal on there and make it stand out. All right, and definitely you will definitely climb the ladder of success here, but there's a need to learn more. All right, and then when you step on the scene here, Leo, you might have someone here that, like I said, you know, maybe going toe to toe with you. Okay, so with that being said, oh, also Leo here, another thing that you may want to do is become well versed in whatever this is. Okay, you may start off as a novice and then end up being an expert. Okay, like I said, get your credentials, baby. Somebody here, you may be getting certificates and degrees on whatever it is. Okay, so when you show up, baby, I got the receipts. You feel me? So I'm prepared for all of this. Okay, and then also when it comes to secret stash, make sure that you keep mindful on every investment that you're making. All right, and plan and spend wisely here as well. All right, and then keep account of what you're saving here. Also, somebody here may be spending up. Like, in other words, I don't know if they still do it now, but Bank of America used to have this thing where, like, if you use your bank card and say, like, if something was $4.50, right, they would round it up to $5, put that 50 cents in your account. So someone here could be doing that. You could also be doing this with your paycheck stubs, and you're watching your investment grow. All right, so I like this as well. Also, for someone here, there may be someone that's trying to look into your assets to see what you have, what you own, or whatever. So there may be a need for someone to protect your assets. You know, maybe if you have some type of business or whatever, maybe you want to put it under a corporation, under umbrella. You know, maybe some of you, someone here, there could be something about a what do you call it? Oh my God, trust fund or something like that. Somebody is starting a family trust fund with other members here as well. So with that being said, you know, keep documentation on what you're investing here as well. All right, plan ahead for the future. All right, someone here, absolutely. Okay, so someone here, it looks like I said, you're working in a very competitive field. We have toxic work environment here. Someone here may be saving and planning for the future so that they can have worry-free finances and relieve themselves of this situation here as well. Also, for someone here, Leo, you might be evaluating the situation that you're in, wondering if the niche that you're in, is it worth it? Or if someone here is working in a toxic work environment, thinking about jumping into something else, you might be weighing your pros and cons here. Okay, so man, somebody here might be getting ready to get some type of raise, payday. Damn, I can't even make it up. All right, man, I also feel like so as far as competition here is concerned here too, somebody may be competing for a position. All right, let's see. What else do we have for my Leos? Give me 4 more please and thank you. You got shadow cards coming out. Yeah, see, thirst for more. Not paid enough for your work, wanting to do other things, other options, seek higher pay. All right, so this is clarifying, learn more, and also competition. So like I said, somebody is not satisfied where they are and they want to move ahead, so there may be opportunities here as well. Also, you may want to get more information about this position here as well. There's unexpected income. For somebody, you got something that's being offered to you. I don't know. All right, let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. Give me please and thank you. Solitude, feeling excluded from the group, working alone at home, call friends, make contacts. Look at this, learn more. So, someone here could be spending a lot of time by themselves here as well. But also, like I said, you know, you might want to get out and network. All right, Leo, I think there's opportunities coming here for you, but you may not be, especially dealing with these people here, you might not want to deal with toxic ass people. So maybe you're just kind of keeping to yourself, but I'm gonna put it to you like this: you don't necessarily have to deal with these people. Okay, find like-minded people, because people that can help you elevate yourself, because if not, you're gonna be stuck in a downward cycle. Okay, so with that being said, I also think that you may be amongst a whole bunch of other people that, you know, you're definitely not spiritually aligned with. So it may be time to go. Paperwork, contracts, learning as you go, writing, taking a class, education, and law. Okay, so also education, law could also be rules and regulations too. Okay, so with that being said, like I said, Leo, you might feel like even if you're not excluded from the group, you're possibly not where you want to be. Okay, and you might be looking at a certain status or a certain area, you know, to where you speak the lingo, you understand, but you're lacking the credentials and maybe a little bit of experience here. Okay, so I see that you're reaching out to do more. This may be a thought right now, but I see you moving forward. Okay, all right, learning more with the book. Wow. Give me more for my Leos, please, and thank you. Can I get 2 more for Leos regarding money? Leo, we got a lot of shadow cards here. See, overwork, too many expectations on you, long hours, and no compensation. So Leo, you're putting in a lot of hard work and not getting paid for what it is that you do, baby. So adjustments are required, right? All right, so it says negotiate a raise or get help. I'm gonna say both. You know, and then also you may know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that has an opportunity somewhere else. Seek and you will find. Okay, if you're not satisfied where you are, remember, you are not a tree. You can leave. Okay, you don't have to be rooted and grounded anywhere. If you are dissatisfied, walk away. All right, start looking. All right, so let's see. Give me messages. Ring, financial commitments, long-term investments. Look at this. Career, partnership, work together, fulfilling career. This is coming up with treasure. All right, so I think there is some type of partnership coming here for you that's bringing worry-free finances. You will have money in reserve, excess. As a matter of fact, you could be an executive, CEO, partner, entrepreneur, whatever. The thing is that just be mindful of any toxic work environments. Kind of nip that in the bud. Someone here, you could be selling products here as well. Someone here, you may not even know it. You may be really, really good in executive sales. Okay, maybe you're able to I don't want to say influence people, but and not even persuade, because Leo, I think you know, you're telling them the real. If it's something that you really believe in, you're going to put your heart into it, and you're going to be honest as well. And I think people like that and they gravitate to that. So this may be a perfect position here for you. All right, you may have wanted to, you know, stay where you were, but it could be a lot of stuff going on, okay, where you are. So maybe you're being pushed out. Maybe you're just tired of being around, you know, chaos and drama. You know, after a while, to people who love peace in their life, it doesn't matter what relationship to these people are. It's like after a while somebody's just sitting there just shaking you constantly, and after a while it's like, damn, I just want to be still, you know. So someone here is ready to get to a place where not only the money is flowing, but they don't have to deal with the drama. You feel me? And if I gotta do anything, hold on for a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so pretty much, I think I was saying, if you know, if there's going to be any competition, any threat or anything like this, it's going to be because it's your own thing, all right? Or if you put yourself through this situation here, it's going to be to compete for the type of position that you want, okay? So with that being said, you could be competing with people who have college degrees and things like that, okay? I don't know. So take it how it resonates. Also, I am clarifying, what am I clarifying? Hell, this cat jumped up here. Hold on, let's see. Okay. All right, so whatever this is, if you are going low on cash or something like that, and you had applied for something here like a loan, or somebody here could have applied for a business loan or an investment loan, or even consolidation here. All right, the loan is going to be approved, and it's telling you to make sure that you budget. All right, and again, keep track of your receipts. All right, so let's see. Give me messages for Leo. All right, so yeah, like I said here, it looks like here you have a bunch of hidden talents here that you weren't able to utilize. It looks like you're overworked, underpaid. Look, hard work, low pay, miserable conditions, right? All right, you may be negotiating a raise. This could be disappointment here as well. Also, Leo, you could be going to the table. Hey, you know what? I got some type of evaluation coming up, and you know, I do X, Y, and Z. I bring this to the table here. I may not have the credentials, and that could be the thing that actually stops you from getting something here. You may have been told this as well, but the thing is that Leo, for some of you, you're already doing what is required for the position, but the paper, okay, it's that little paper. So some of you may actually realize that and go and get some more education here. For somebody, when you come back, you may be that person's boss that didn't give you that chance. So with that, I don't know. Looks like somebody here, you may have been a little bit non-committal, maybe going on the fence back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? Is this going to be a worthwhile investment? I do think so. Anytime that you invest in your health, your relationships in a positive way, and also your education, baby, you can never go wrong there, okay? All right, let's see. Give me information, please, and thank you. Sometimes even if you have a bunch of useless information, which a lot of times I have a lot of that, like about paleontology and a whole bunch of other little nerdy stuff that I actually like, but you never know. Sometimes it actually comes up in random conversations, and people are like, how in the hell did you even know that? Because I'm a nerd, right? I'm just saying, you know, but you never know. So, you know, learn as much as you can, and as long as you're forever learning, you're expanding, okay? And teach too. All right, so small harmful gossip at work, telecommuting. You could be somebody here, like it says, working from home, or someone here, you could be on the go. You could be in and out of the office here as well. Someone here, you know, somebody is always going to have something to say, you know, and the thing is that you have new opportunities coming here for you, new adventures, and, you know, somebody here is maybe trying to kind of squat on your reputation when they don't know what's going on with you, you know, and you possibly work from home as an entrepreneur, and maybe this is the gossip. Okay, well, you know, Leo is here doing such and such and such and such, but then, you know, they do their own thing at home, and what business is it of yours? You know what I mean? And not being funny, this could be part of the toxic work environment, and this could be the competition here. There could be somebody that is threatened by that, okay? Leo, if you got it going on, baby, and you doing what you know, you have a plan, okay? If you are an entrepreneur, maybe you told somebody, hey, I'm trying to get up out of here. This is a temporary thing. I'm working for somebody else's dream, but I have dreams of my own. This is only temporary, and this is what I plan on doing. They might, oh, wait, this person here, you know, and a lot of people feel that way, you know. This is a good job. Why would you ever leave this to go do something on your own? It's because somebody knows that there's something more inside of them and it's not being utilized. They're in an environment that they don't feel comfortable in. You feel me? Somebody here, you know, that, like I said, they may have gifts and talents that they can utilize. If I'm going to be in competition with anybody, it's going to be with myself to elevate myself more. You feel me? So with that being said, and then also, this is just like you working for one of the big, you know, stores out there. You're selling their products, but across the street, the competitor may sell it for 2 cents less. You feel me? So where do you think people are going to go? Or $1 less? They're going to go across the street. So with that being said, you might be facing that. Hold on for a moment. Okay, so I'm saying too much. All right, so let's get into it, and we're going to get up out of here. So somebody here, you could be working from home. Also, for somebody here, you could have been working at a work-at-home job and realized that there is office toxicity, and then there's, you know, work-at-home toxicity. All right, the only thing is it comes through Zoom meetings and emails. So that's something else that somebody here may have figured out. Book, paperwork, contracts. Like I said, baby, learn as you go. Writing, taking a class, education, and law. Right, that is going to bring you worry-free finances. Like I said, your education is invaluable. Okay, it's a treasure. That's your game right there. You understand? That's what you pull up with. I got the receipts. What? Education, I got that. You understand? Years on the job with experience, I got that. Now what? Okay, bringing my A game, absolutely. Okay, so I like this for you. All right, Leo, as usual, be mindful of your spending, especially if you get this. So like I said here, you were overlooked to pay it. All right, so it's telling you here also, with your financial commitments, make sure that you pay attention to the details. Okay, all right, but I'm gonna put it to you like this, Leo. For somebody here, you may have put in all these things and got evaluations and may have gotten skipped over. May have put in ideas and they were possibly, you know, not taken, you know, at face value, but someone could tweak it a little bit and come up with the same idea, and it's, oh my God, it's the greatest thing we've ever heard, you know. And you might have got a little perturbed by that, and you may have stood in the mirror one day and looked at you and went, you know what, hey, I am a powerful, wonderful being, creative being, and what I can do is I can overcome this. Okay, so you may have been passed over for promotions, like I said. So this may be reasons why you may be moving on to partner with someone else. This is either entrepreneur in business, or you're looking for another company that is going to offer you equal, you know, equal pay for equal, you know, effort. All right, so it says check your work and time to go. Like I said, your pay doesn't match your work. Okay, so they're not getting ready to overwork you, and your boss is watching you at this time. There's an evaluation here. So there's that. Just be mindful of this situation. See, baby, this is what I'm saying. Leo, don't trip. You are in the wrong field at this time. And another thing, this lands on feeling excluded from the group, working alone or at home. For one of the things is that you may be, how can I say this? You're already in a toxic field, dealing with toxic ass people, right? So you may be feeling excluded because, like I said, this is not your energy, baby. You don't fit in with all this monotony. You feel me? And you're in the wrong field in the first place. This was only a temporary stop. You might have needed to get this education under your belt, or there might have been something here at this place where you were at, these people you were dealing with, that may have been, you know, had to be exposed here. I don't know. Maybe you just needed this at this time, and now you've outgrown it. Okay, now there's opportunities coming in here for you. And on the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the cup, overflowing prosperity, full or empty account. You're a nurturer here. And then also, Leo, when this comes in, nurture it and keep it to yourself, because there's people here that's looking at what Leo has, and they thirst for more. They also might be trying to learn more about what it is that you got going on, how you getting your ends, how you sustaining you. So make sure that you keep your business to yourself here, okay? All right, there's that. And then it says taking care of business and you are fully fulfilled. That is your overall energy, Leo. So I really think this is some beautiful energy that you're coming up with. Beautiful transition. Money, you look good. You look good. Okay, few little changes, little transition, but I like it. What I don't like is a love reading I did earlier. So, but I guess just like all things, you know, you'll figure your way through and move forward, right? I'm just saying, all you can do right now is show up and be present in the moment. So figure it out. All right, let's see. Give me messages for Leo regarding the shmoneys, please and thank you. Leo, you're pulling in a lot of stuff, attracting a lot of opportunities. All right, also you need to decide the best course of action and pursue income generating activities in your business, okay? So let's see, there's something here that you need to add. Get inspired here, okay? And be direct. All right, so it says learn how to find and direct your ideal clients or customers to your offers, to your website, your content, your social media channels, and stand out, okay? Leo, it is time for you to brand yourself. If you have not done it and you are ready to do it, you're ready to take this leap, you're ready for this opportunity, you're sick and tired of being, you know, dealing with weird ass people, and you're ready to do your own thing, baby, and you're ready to discover everything that's been hidden within you, that stuff that's been wanting to pop out, all those ideas that you had and things like that, that you were sitting there playing double dutch. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Now's the time to shine and make that decision, okay? And be direct. And when you do it, baby, show up and show out, okay? There's that. And how you can do that is learn more, prioritize your education, focus, decide on the road that you want to go on, and don't deviate from that, okay? All right, focus says, prioritize says narrow your focus. Split energy leads to poor results. Prioritize your most important business tasks and get them done first, okay? So yeah, put your main baby first, and everything else, hey, have fun. Don't get stressed out with it. All right, that way you go at a perfect flow, and you don't start, you know, kind of skipping steps, shortcutting, okay? Whatever this is, and you don't get stressed. I can't make it up, and you don't get stressed out. See, like I said, it's telling you make a decision and learn. See, Leo, you've been thinking about it. Go ahead and do it. Be about it, baby. Go for it, okay? It says work with a mentor to implement the right strategies to get the business results you want. Be open-minded and enthusiastic to learn. Hey, baby, you got to slide it into the schedule, okay? Someone here, this could be, oh my God, this is so crazy. It's taking my words from me. This could be somebody that is thinking about starting or expanding your social media content, okay? Or maybe you're thinking about, you know, jumping into it, figuring out what, okay, so, ooh, I have this talent and I want to jump into content, you know, creation. But what do I do now? Get your camera and press record. Get you a YouTube or whatever this is, Twitter, Flickr, whatever these things are. Get you an account and learn how to work it. And it's trial and error, baby, okay? but have fun with it. You feel me? And then what did I say earlier? Avoid overwhelm. Save time and energy by automating your social media and marketing. Schedule it on a content calendar. Okay, so again, get together with your marketing here. Okay, get your brand together. Also, don't overwhelm yourself. Okay, make things easy for yourself. Okay, if you want, there's a way to put content on this platform and have it show up over here, or snippets. Okay, so just figure out what it is that you want to do, and everything else will fall into place. Okay, and you will find, Leo, that once you start, delving into these things, these opportunities, learning new things and stuff like that, there's going to be more to learn. It might be a little bit intimidating. It might be like, oh man, I thought I was just uploading videos, talking to people over the radio or over the internet, or, starting this business selling, plates or whatever it is. But no, there's a whole different, whole background of stuff, unless you delegate it to somebody else. But there's a lot entailed. And like I said, you will be forever learning. And it's a beautiful thing. And then also give back, okay? Each one, reach one, each one, teach one. If there's a way that you can donate to your favorite cause, or literally, if you have something that can inspire some of these youngsters out here, give them some of their tools, let them learn a trade with you. Of course, you got to, the laws as far as minors working and things like that, but you never know. You could have an apprenticeship program, giving them skills and things like that, so they can get off of social media, as far as like, making little, skits or whatever. They can showcase their talents. Okay, so with that being said, it says donate to your community or causes that are close to your heart. It creates an energy of abundance around you and your business. And then also, it's reciprocal, because when you give, you receive, sweetheart. And don't think that you're going to receive from the people that you give to, because a lot of times you won't. You'll receive it from somebody else. You feel me? So it's like different hands reaching all over the world to help somebody in need when they need it. Okay, whatever they need. And then also believe that you can receive it. Okay, be direct, straight shot to what it is that you want, and believe that you can excel at what it is that you want to do. Okay, all right. And it says, say yes to believing in yourself and in your business vision. Move forward knowing that your success is assured. Okay, all things are great. You are in the hands of not Allstate, but of the Most High. Okay, I'm saying you just protect it. All right, and it's saying prioritize. I am so sorry. All right, so it says prioritize. Manage your time wisely. I like this. Leo, delegate your time. And I said delegate earlier. What? Okay, check this out. You better go on cards. All right, manage your time wisely. Delegate or outsource tasks that drain your energy, and do tasks that are in your realm of your unique brilliance. So if you don't want to learn that task, don't want to bother it. If you don't want to learn how to do this and that and this and that, and you just want to do your project here, so be it. Just make sure you CYA. Make sure that you're working with people that you can trust. Okay, set your goals. Don't be in a rush, but set a timeline, okay, and adhere to it. Okay, I'm just saying, I love this for you, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so if you are not satisfied where you are, sweetheart, you want to elevate your skills. Somebody wants to learn astrology, go right on ahead and do that, ma'am, sir, if you will. And yeah, put it to use. I don't know, but I like this for you, Leo. I am going to go ahead and pull a couple of tarot and see if there's anything else that comes out for Leo. And Leo, whatever you do, don't get distracted by the naysayers and things like that, and don't let your projects intimidate you. All right, if first you don't succeed, try again. Also, Leo, like I said, you would want to keep some of your stuff to yourself, because you are being watched. And this could be somebody that does not have good intentions for you. They may want to keep you, stuck. And I was going to say stuck in a realm. So I don't know what that is. The Tower. Someone here also may be watching to see if you fail at something. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. And now I'm hearing, let's give them something to talk about. Somebody here may be looking to see if you walk away from something, if you quit on something here. All right, let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. All right, give me messages for my Leos. What does Leo need to know? Leo, I'm gonna leave it. You got communication that wants to come through, but it's I don't think it's ready yet. All right, let's see. Knight of Wands. This landed over here on plan. Anticipate setbacks and failures. Plan for them. Don't let them drain your energy. Use them as fuel to go after your dreams. Absolutely. Use them as fuel and tools. Okay? So don't stress about this situation. Somebody here, like I said, they might be looking to see if what you're trying to do or if something you've applied for, if it's not going to move forward here. Entertain. It's, wow. Okay, so two different things here. Your brand should entertain and educate your clients, okay? Make them smile, laugh, feel great when they interact with you and your brand, okay? So with that being said, hey, it should also be a fair exchange. I'm just saying it is what it is. All right, but with this entertain, all right, so when I heard that someone is looking at to see if something is succeeding for you or if it's going to fail, I was hearing in the background, let's give them something to talk about. And entertain is here. You understand? So if they're going to look, give them something to look at. You feel me? I don't know. Somebody might be feeling petty. I don't know. Don't do that. All right. Conquer your fears here as well. You have the strength to overcome all challenges on your path to emotional and financial freedom. Keep going. Be unstoppable. It reminds me, oh, that is so cute. This is a little video. This is a little video of this little girl, and she's like, her mom saying, say unstoppable. And she says, unstoppable. It's so cute the way she says it. It's really cute. All right, so I like little kids videos. Let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. All right, so yes, Leo. All right, so at this time, you are manifesting a lot of things. You got a lot of things going on, and there's a need to focus. Maybe one or two of them at a time, okay? Yes, because the monies is right here. All right, Leo, you got a lot of opportunities coming here for you, but like I said, you got to be careful of your investments. So there's a need to prioritize here as well. Make sure that you are in a stable frame of mind. Invest wisely. All right, and also, like I said, learn what teach what you've learned. Man, whatever it is that you're going to do here is definitely going to flourish. Also, in order to literally grow and get where you want to be, you're going to have to take direction from others. Okay, so there may be, like it says, a mentor or something like that coming in that may be, giving you direction or helping you along the way. But yeah, there's, oh, baby, and state of course. But there is some type of ending coming, new beginnings. There's a lot of, a lot of work. Someone here, they're in their headspace, but not in a negative way. They're more like planning and literally mapping out what their next steps are, because someone here is manifesting their own happiness, like I said, and getting clarity on what it is that you want. Yes, okay. Communication coming through. This is good communication that is definitely going to let you know that there's positive progression here too. Something here that you have invested time, money, and energy in, it's going to make babies. It's going to grow. You're going to be happy. All you got to do is just be happy here. Be happy, be patient, okay? Someone here may be worried about an investment that they may have invested a lot of cash in here, but man, it's okay. It's only temporary, okay? All right, let's see. Give me messages here, please. Like I said, okay? Look at that, the star. Go for what it is that you want, okay? Take that leap of faith, okay? You are not going to regret this. I don't know who you are, but yay. Congratulations. I just realized I have these cards over here. For somebody here, this could be a job. All right. I am not starting this reading over. I refuse to. Okay, hold on. So I'm sorry if you know, like Alright, let's see what we got going on for the Leos, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close this bad boy out after I get there's 2 more decks I want to pull for you, Leo. Alright, let's see. Go get your money. Alright, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you for my Leos. Yes, all about business right now. Taking care of business. Straightforward, direct, new beginnings coming here. Like I said, Leo, you could have a partnership coming in here as well. For somebody here, this could be a new job. Look at this. All right, so what was that about? All right, don't start. Yeah, don't start. All right, let's see. Yes, you are manifesting money, and this landed over here on strategize. Yeah, see, you have everything that you need, you know, to make something happen here, to call in this money to you. But like I said, Leo, you may have to invest a little bit to get a lot of it back. All right, so yeah, you need to decide. I think investing in your education would be wise. I think it's going to pay off big time. This is something that you're passionate about here too. Brand new beginning, brand new opportunities. All right, give me messages, Leo. What are y'all doing? I cannot make it up. Oh, me likey. This is actually clarifying the Page of Pentacles, baby. You got a decision to make here, too, when it comes to this. Like I said, Leo, you have planned. You went direct, okay? All right, whatever this is, this partnership that's coming towards you, it's clear, direct. Man, this is a smart move. This may have been something that you have been looking at for a long time. Something that, like, you know what? This is it right here. This is something that I'm good at, and I want this goal right here. You've been looking from a distance at something. It reminds me of that Suffering in Silence card, where the person has climbed so far. You've come to the end of the road, the top of the ceiling where you are right now, with either the knowledge or education that you have out both. You know, doesn't necessarily have to be like certificates or anything. This could be something that, like it says, learn as you go. All right, and maybe you need more experience, but the thing is that you've come as far as you can. So now you see something that you want, like that person is on the top of that little stairs and looking at the sun far off, but all they can see is this fog below them and all the peaks that are coming out that are jagged. But instead of you seeing that, Leo, I feel like you see a clear path to what it is that you want, like eagle eye, hawk eye here. And you're going directly for it, and whatever it is that you're going for is meeting you halfway. So Leo, for someone here, you may not struggle. You may find people that, you know, are like-minded, that like you along the way, that give you more tools. Yeah, something is uncovered here. Whoo-wee, there's a pathway uncovered. Look at this. Yes, and you're feeling very confident about this. This is going to work. Okay, there could have been a momentary pause here, but that pause was for a reason. All right, let's see. Yes. Okay, so Like I said, you're following your intuition, going towards wish fulfillment, healing. Also, source is opening a pathway for you. Golly. Whatever this is going to be a peaceful transition. Ooh, is it though? Leo, I'm going to put it to you like this. We got a devil here. Just be aware, people. Okay. I also see this as you as someone that's very determined. You may pull back from everybody, working in silence here as well, and working with the Most High. And this is another thing that I was getting with the star here, and this person holding two scrolls, and the dove is going in between them. Source is actually giving you some type of knowledge here for you to use and move forward here. All right, somebody here could be doing spiritual work. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is something new that you are investing in, and it's going to take all of you, but I think that you're going to show just how much of a badass that you are with this strength card, and not show everybody else, but show yourself. Okay? So with that being said, Leo, I really like this energy for you, so I'm going to go ahead and put this up. And I kind of feel like somebody may feel, somebody here may feel a little intimidated by this situation, but I'm going to let you know, okay? It might seem a little scary. It might seem, you know, a bit like, oh my God, you might get a little bit of anxiety and all these other things. But Leo, I got to give it to you, baby. You are the one that set your sights on whatever it is that you wanted. Okay, somebody here, maybe you want to be a lawyer, paralegal. Maybe you've gone to school to do this and it looks intimidating. I don't think I can, but something that's in you, it says, I want it. I want that. So Leo, with that drive and things like that, I think you already know you can. It's just like, oh my God. So I'm going to ask you, can you see yourself being a lawyer? Can you see yourself being a paramedic? Can you see yourself being that nurse, that doctor, whatever it is? You feel me? Can you see yourself investing in things, you know, taking that leap of faith, buying your first property, flipping it? I don't know. You got to see yourself first before you can manifest it, right? And go after it. All right. So let's get some of these, and then I'm going to get a couple of those, and then I'm going to get up out of here. This was a long reading. I didn't mean to be here so long. Let's see, and I need some agua. Give me messages for my Leos. All right, Leo, we have 666 here. June 6th could be significant for somebody here. A wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency, okay? So let me get one more for Leo. All right, and then this landed right on top of that. Okay, so you could be saying 666, 8. September could be significant here, or angel number 9. It says, I am compassionate. It is your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have the strong talents for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. Okay, so Leo, maybe some of you are nurturers, like I said. You know, maybe you do show up for others. Maybe somebody here is thinking about being an advocate. Okay, so yeah, because we need those, especially for special needs and autism and things like that. So yes, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. Speak up. All right, so maybe somebody here, maybe you're in a position right now where you're not able to do what you love to do and where you shine most. Okay, so maybe this is why you are leaving that toxic ass situation where, you know, where you're leaving is the opposite of where you want to be. Okay, you want to be around positive people, loving, nurturing, uplifting people, and not dealing with chaos and drama and people trying to, you know, stab you and talk behind your back and things like that, and create tower moments in your life. You know, sometimes you get around people and all they are is destruction, and it can tear up who you are inside. So Leo, looks like you're making a move to do what you love. All right. And you could be seeing 888, okay? Lion Gates Portal. All right, I love you. All right, somebody's birthday could be August 8, 1988. Love it. Could have been born at 8 p.m. I don't know why 8 p.m., but anywho. All right, so as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, which is the key word for today, wonderful. Okay, it was wonderful outside today. All right, so I gotta start over, sorry. As you focus, girl, focus. All right, as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow in all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. You are abundant, Leo, absolutely. Not only financially, baby, even if you ain't got 2 coins to rub together right now, you are abundant. You are filled with love, joy, and all of these things. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody got their shadow side. You know what I'm saying? We're working on that. Give us grace. I'm just saying. And yeah, but we love to give back to others, right? All right, so let's see. Just sometimes we find people that are greedy. They like to just suck up everything. All right, let's see. All right, give me messages for my Leos. All right, I need some water. How dry I am. And whoever the hell was going to leave, yes, you are, in the comments, because I have a dry sense of humor. Keep that shit to yourself. All right, let's see. Messages for Leo. Can I get 2, please? Thank you. All right, money changes, positive financial improvements, balance, money issues resolved, Leo. So we talked about that earlier. And then curses lifted. Any curses placed on you have been removed. Leo, constantly cleanse, constantly, you know, stay in the word if that is your thing. Positive affirmations, meditation, whatever it is that you do to cleanse your energy and kick off the negativity, do so on a regular basis here, sweetheart, because you have some folks around you that are not so nice, you know, competing with you or whatever it is. And like I said, it could be that toxic work environment that you are dealing with here. But sweetheart, there's a whole bunch of stuff around. So sweetheart, cleanse your energy and stay in high vibration. And if you find that you are starting to feel some type of way, go cleanse. Okay, even if you got to do a mini cleanse, okay? All right, I'm just saying. And if you do salt cleanses and things like that, don't forget to hydrate your skin. All right, I'm just saying. All right, and on the bottom of the deck, we have compassion, moving into a loving and gentle feelings for yourself and for others, releasing resentment and anger. Absolutely, Leo. Like I said, you know, I kind of feel like heavy on the energy of forgiveness and closing out cycles and receiving closure if you can, and giving closure to those that you feel that may need it from you if possible, okay? And starting off fresh with a clean slate. Like I said, Leo, none of us are perfect. We make mistakes. The thing is that learning and growing from our mistakes, and also learning that, you know, if we're in positions or in relationships or whatever that make us feel uncomfortable, we should learn to not try to fix it all the time when you know it's not working, and then it's starting to change who you are. It's time to change your environment, baby, okay? We have to learn to come out of this and get into safe spaces, okay? A lot of us have dealt with, you know, a lot of stuff over time where you have been taught to put up with chaos, taught to put up with people that are, you know, impulsive and trying to cause chaos in your life, you know, and just endure it. And Leo, I'm here to tell you, sweetheart, in most cases, you don't have to deal with it, Okay, so love yourself enough to put yourself in a position where, you know, at least you're able to do what you love to do if you are able to do so. Okay, somebody knows I'm done with my intro. Somebody's mustache is kind of big. It's kind of big. You want some hugs? All right, hold on for a moment. Leo, I know I said I was only going to get those two, but I looked over here and Spirit Messages was like, hey, I got something to say. So, yeah, Leo, be careful of self-sabotage, okay? Like I said, it may seem like a lot that you are about to jump into, but like I said, Leo, you're capable. And be careful of the people around you, sweetheart. There's external forces, you know, that are influencing you. So pay attention to what you love, okay? People may ridicule you, they may talk about you, whatever, but if it brings you joy, baby, if you love to paint, paint, if you like to dance, dance, if you love to sing, sing, okay? Even if it sounds like screeching to everybody else, baby, do what you need to do, because there's an audience for you. You feel me? I'm just saying. So there's that. Leo, you know I gotta mess with you. All right, so divine masculine. The masculine energy exhibits action, assertion, logic, and reason with strength, which allows progression forward, okay? The universe is communicating to you through signs and synchronicities. Note what you are doing or thinking about when they appear. So, Leo, you're definitely in your divine masculine energy right now, and that is about action. And it is time, and it's almost our season, okay? So let's get busy. All right, my loves, I love you. Y'all have an amazing day, and I will holler at y'all next time, okay?